Hey there, this is WurlitzerEP, and welcome to another episode of Galaxy Corp Studios. We're starting to make a series called, working with commands. Sorry, I should have memorized that name before, but that's fine. So I've got Titan Plays beside me here, and he's going to be showing you the commands and how everything works. I'll be explaining how they work. He'll show you. So in this cool episode, we're going to be showing you how you can use this cool teleportation command that we created so that you can ask to be teleported to someone, and the person who's being asked can either accept your invitation and you can be teleported to them, or they can deny your invitation and you'll stay there. This might sound a little bit confusing, but when we start showing you, you'll understand. So, let's grab our pieces of paper and show them. I'll grab TPA, except you grab the other one. Okay, so Titan Plays, you throw your paper. Sorry. Okay, so Titan Plays just threw his piece of paper, and his paper is called TPA there. Now, what he's doing with this piece of paper is he's basically just asking me if he can teleport to me. Now, I have this piece of paper called TPA accept, and if I throw this on the ground, he'll be teleported to me. So I'm giving him permission to teleport to me. If I don't want him to teleport to me, I can just leave it and he can't. So I'll throw the piece of paper, and you can see he just teleported to me. Now, this is a very useful little device that you can use for your own factions and other worlds where people will give you permission to teleport to them. And you see this a lot in different factions, like Q-Boss. Their faction has one. Now that's basically what we're recreating today, and I hope you'll be able to use this for your own factions. So Titan, how about you start with the two repeating command blocks, and we'll show how those work. Okay, so the first one. Alright, so first of all, the first step is to change your command block from impulse to repeat command block, and make sure the redstone is always active. So now you can start typing in the command. I'll finish the hit. Look, you can just finish up your bracket, and then I'll explain that for you. Okay, so basically what's happening here is first, Titan is using the test forward command. So basically what he's saying is if this happens, then this will happen. So he's test forwarding an entity that's at E. Type equals item, because the piece of paper is an item, and then he's naming the item, the piece of paper, TPA there, and that's what you saw the name was. And you can see at the command block there's a little sign there that says SR, and depending on your name, you can put that there if you want the letters to be straight, not curved. So you can continue running your command. Oh, sorry, the next command block. And do the same thing. Except this one is for the TPA accept piece of paper. You can stop there and I'll explain. So again, you're using the test for command, so you're basically saying, if this happens, then this will happen. So you're testing for an entity, and then the type of entity is an item, the piece of paper, and the name is TPA accept, like I showed you before. So you can go on to the next piece of command. And this next technique is called a bridge. So stop there for a second. So what he's using is two comparators going out of the commands and attaching to a piece of wood, 3 blocks wide. So go to the next side and stop and put the redstone there. Okay, so now you have 2 redstone torches side by side with a piece of redstone wires attaching them, and below the redstone wire is a redstone torch, and they'll automatically turn off. So, and you want that. So now you can start with the 3 commands. These are a little more advanced, but I think you'll be able to get them. So the first command, you leave it exactly how it is. You can continue for a bit. Oh, you can stop. So now this is a different type of command. It's called execute. So now what an execute command does is you can execute a player, multiple players, or an entity like he's doing here, so that you can give them names and it'll further expand what you can do with the command. It's a little complicated, but if you follow along, you'll be able to get it. So again, he's executing an entity. And because the paper is an item, type equals item fits that. And the name is TPA there. And remember, you can add the SR if you want the straight letters. And remember the square brackets in there. Else the command won't work. So the next, what he's doing is 3 squigglies, which is, if you don't know what the squiggly lines are, they represent coordinates. They represent, like, in our, like, I forgot the word, but they represent, like, coordinates that kind of don't exist. I still can't explain it, but so he puts 3 squiggly lines there, and you can continue. I stopped there. Okay. So now he's starting the actual command. The execute area, the first area, was just giving so that you could give the item a name and an item. Okay, so now the next part after you have the squigglies is you're going to have the start of the command, which is TP. You probably know this one. At P, which is the nearest player, and R equals 5 in brackets. Now R stands for radius, so think of it, if you're a player, then this command will execute itself if the paper's in the 5 block radius on all sides. So if you're 5 blocks, if you put the paper 5 blocks in front, it'll work. Behind you, left side, right side. But if you put it too far away, then the command won't execute. So that's just to make sure it's close enough. Okay, so you can continue the next part of the command, which has to do with the TPA accept paper. Okay, so now what Titan Place is doing is he's saying once you tell what he's saying is that the nearest player, if the piece of paper TPA there is thrown, then the nearest player, which is the person who threw the paper, will get teleported to the other person which threw the paper, to that paper. So again, he's executing an entity. The type is item because it's paper. The name is TP accept, and remember the brackets, the quotation marks, and the SRX. I already explained that, but just making sure. That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So now on the second one. Now these 2 commands, unlike the other ones, are just used to kill, or we're using the kill command. We're using the kill command to destroy the pieces of paper so they're not lying all over the ground. And I mean, it just looks cool and it's nice and tidy. So with these two commands, you're gonna set the block type to chain from impulse, and the redstone to always active. You can leave the rest. Okay, so Titan Plays is starting out with a kill command, like I just explained. And he's killing all entities. I'll let him finish up this announcement. Okay, so I just said he's killing all entities, but you don't want to kill all the entities because like other armor stands and stuff. So he's killing all entities with a type of item, if it's an type of item, and if its name is TPA there. And just remember the quotations in brackets, so you can continue go to the redirects command. And this is the same command, except you're killing the TPA except piece of paper. So you can do that, and don't forget to change your block types and redstone to chain and always active. So just to recap, he's killing all entities with if it's a type of item and its name is TPA except. So that's that command. And now this should work, right? Okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, so now we're going to test this and we're going to show you that it works. Wait, am I going to the right one? Oh, I sneaker. Never mind. So I'll TPA accept. Did we turn off this one before? Let's turn off this one. Wait, which one are you using? Okay. So Titan just threw TPA there, and now I'm going to give him permission to teleport to me. And you can see he got teleported. Alright, one more thing to mention is that if it's working, the dark red little comparator dot that Titan Plays is staring at, point to them. Right where his little circle is. No, the other one. Oh, sorry. Which one? Which one? Is it the two torches or the one torch? Oh, sorry. Alright, so the two torches you can see there will turn on if it's working. If it's not working, you can go back in the video and see what's wrong, or you can check the previous output. Go on the previous output. And you can turn that on and see if there's anything wrong and see to fix it. It's a little confusing. I still can't figure out what it's saying sometimes, but you can just always go back into the video too, like I just said. So just to recap, we just showed you how to make a command where you can ask to be teleported to someone, and they can give you permission to teleport them or not. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. We'll be making more of these. Like we'll be showing you how to make wait, what was it? Sorry? Trading booths. How to make claims so you can keep your building safe in multiplayer worlds. And those are just some of the other tutorials we will be making for you. So again, thank you for watching our video. Please consider subscribing so we can continue making content like this. And you can also join our realm and visit our website for more stuff. So thank you for watching and have a great day.